This is Arsenal's 250. Aubameyang and Xhaka. And here is Saka. Looking to ping it over towards Maitland-Niles, who had more time and space. Aston Villa often set up as a 4-3-3. Today it might well be more of a 4-5-1, but here goes Trezeguet. Looking to cause issues for Arsenal. He's certainly done that. He's got options to pick out, and it's McGinn who tries to place it. And Leno gets down to it and keeps it out. McGinn needs a bit of width here. Now finds some space, he'll take on the strike. Bernd Leno just had to get something behind it to keep...
Who completely loses Pepe and then makes no effort to close him down. Relatively close to Bernd Leno, who pushes it away.
From Wesley, and El Ghazi goes down, and it was Maitland-Niles. John Moss has some paperwork to do here, it's a yellow card.
Niles caught out with a 1-2, he catches him on the back of the ankle. David Luiz.
Pepe decides to run at Villa, and Jack Grealish got a foot on it. Kolasinac in for Aubameyang, and Tom Heaton grateful to just plunge on the loose ball. He
do well to keep it in the penalty as the deflection on the cross towards the far post. Kolasinac heads it back across goal. Pepe with the initial, that's an attempt at goal that gets deflected. Keep it in there means some of that short goal kick routine that Arsenal use, and Aston Villa decided not to close them down. They were allowing Arsenal to do it.
Pepe in for the run of Bukayo Saka, who just lost his man there but couldn't quite... Grealish couldn't quite poke it past Guendouzi. Pepe found the space. Neil Taylor has to scurry backwards. Pepe tries a trick, and he's got one or two of those in the locker.
And then no one was around to cover. Neil Taylor does get back. He goes to ground. Tyrone Mings comes corner.
Ceballos looking to swing it over, and for a moment there were no takers. Maitland-Niles for Aubameyang. He's found the space, and he found the target, as he so often does. Here's Trezeguet for McGinn. One for Taylor. El Ghazi found the room, and he finds a teammate. It's John McGinn, who loves the goal.
The assistant referee for an offside, but there's a lack of pressure on the cross from El Ghazi. You can see it's nowhere near offside. A thumbs up from the referee. John McGinn makes a run that is, there's nobody opposing him. He talked about the importance of the midfield runners from Grealish and McGinn. McGinn just runs past a whole host of Arsenal players, and it's a really skillful, deft little flick to enable it to go past Bernd Leno. It's a skillful finish.
The pass. Pepe. Plenty of Villa bodies back, and Pepe finds the gloves of Heaton.
He's the biggest threat for Arsenal, isn't he, when the ball comes out wide on the right.
Nakamba out towards Trezeguet, who has a lot of space to run at Kolasinac here. Looks for Wesley and almost for Grealish. Back to Leno. He's now only kept one clean sheet in the last 11 Premier League games. Pepe. Bukayo Saka. Oh! So close to continuing what's been a dream few days.
Skin roll. Good skill, first touch, moves it out his feet. So unlucky with the attempt there.
Guendouzi. Bit of room, dug it out for Aubameyang, and Trezeguet just had to make sure he got something on it to angle it away.
But he had to make sure he was switched on. He did exactly that. To knock it behind his goal. Guendouzi trying to thread it into the path of Aubameyang. Onto the back four there, marvellous Nakamba.
Taylor up to Wesley, who we've not mentioned much, but he's been a focal point for Aston Villa in terms of players making runs off him. Trezeguet into Wesley. David Luiz ball and
gets his team up the pitch. Hasn't done that so far in this game.
Guendouzi lost it and won it back. Kolasinac looking to find Saka or maybe even Pepe, who was in there. And now off goes Trezeguet. He's got plenty to beat, but he's happy to run with it. And he's got help here from Wesley. And Wesley will take it on. Guendouzi. On for Saka. Well, it's over Heaton, but it's over the bar. Right kind of idea. Another. Up goes Wesley. Grealish. Xhaka right at his back, and then having a bit of a grab, and he'll go in the book for that.
Why, oh why would you... It's crazy, because he was close to Grealish. It wasn't an obvious attack that was going to... I could put it down to frustration, but
Marvellous Nakamba. McGinn. Mings! Well, the flag was up against him, but he wasn't to know that when he went for it.
He should score. Miles offside, according to some of
What we can say now, isn't it? It's not about daylight anymore. Oh, Maitland-Niles has flown in there on Neil Taylor. Aston Villa's players are just getting in the ear of John Moss here. The free kick has gone to Aston Villa. If he goes to his pocket, Arsenal will lose Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He is doing just that. Team of this game.
That angle's not conclusive, is it? You can't see there whether his studs are showing. It's the follow through, isn't it? I mean, off. Continue the treatment. What we've had is an unofficial drinks break.
It is a second yellow card for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Arsenal may see that as adding insult to injury.
If Ainsley Maitland-Niles is injured, it's a consequence of his decision to make that challenge. 4 minutes now official until half-time, plus added on time, which there will be some considerable amount of time now.
It's quelled by Aston Villa. McGinn looks for Wesley on the break. It's a good tussle between he and Socrates. And then it all gets a bit silly, does it? Was there anything in that? Contact with his head. He's actually head-butted his own hand, hasn't he, there?
That's ludicrous. And the leg.
Looked to hit on the break with moments to go to half-time. El Ghazi just left the ball behind. Is there something here for Arsenal? No. The flag is raised and Saka was sky high.
Well, it probably isn't even close if the assistant referee...
That's half-time. The Emirates not happy with Arsenal or indeed with the refereeing, but Aston Villa have the Gunners right where they want them. Villa a goal up and a match. The home side have it all to do. The visitors will be delighted with the way it is at the break. It's Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1.
Adventurous.